Hey Bloomer, today I bring you my personal top of the most iconic marriage between girls in media in general, and you won't find weddings with a tragic ending here, just nice feeling. I'm Capi and this is Blue channel. Remember to subscribe and click the bell to receive notifications when I upload a new video. So let's get started. Number 12. Julia and Mariana from Las Aparicio. Julia Aparicio is one of the three daughters of Rafaela Aparicio, who tried to be heterosexual with her boyfriend Armando. But after many episodes and difficult decisions, finally Julia Aparicio stayed with Mariana Almada. Julia and Mariana make a very tender and happy couple on the screen. In addition, their wedding created a precedent in the novels of Mexican and Latin American television in 2015. Number 11. Jenny and Kitty from Jenny's Wedding. This movie is about how Jenny finds the love of her life in a woman, much to the chagrin of her family. Therefore, Jenny and Katie, her girlfriend, will have to make marriages with all of them to convince them to acceptance in their family, taking us to the final moment of the wedding. Unfortunately, the actress' reputation for these years, Katherine Heigl, was not the best, and neither was her performance. Number 10. Florence and Jasmine from Las Estrellas. In this Argentine novel, in which 5 distant sisters they inherit the management of the boutique hotel together. Florence Estrella is a very funny and cute, and she has Tourette syndrome, which makes her curse at the unexpected times. This small and impromptu wedding with their love, Jasmine, makes it worth it for that moment when they declared the love for each other.
Yo no sabía que se podía amar tanto.
Number 9. Callie and Arizona from Grey's Anatomy. One of the first couples on the longest-running television series since 2005, she deserved one of the most beautiful weddings, with all fellow doctors and friends. Although the relationship is an intuitive ups and downs of the strong emotions, between glorious love, accidentals, decadence, struggles, motherhood wishes, infidelities, breakups, and reunions. Well, it was very exciting while it lasted. It will be remembered with a great esteem. Number 8. Santana and Brittany from Glee. In Glee, there was a double marriage, with a couple of girls, Santana and Brittany, and the couple of boys, Glenn and Kurt. After they do a conflict and never during the organization of the events, Sue, along with Brittany, surprised Kurt and Blaine with the smokings, offering the opportunity to get married at the same time as she and Santana. Explained it that the relationship between them was her inspiration. It gave it the strength and courage to be with the woman she loved. Of course, we have a great musical show between. Number 7. Miranda and Faith from One Red Nose Day and a Wedding. This great wedding occurs in the sequel short film made for the 20th anniversary of the famous romantic comedy Four Weddings and a Funeral, where Miranda, the daughter of Hugh Grant and Andy McDowell, she marries with Faith, played by the beautiful Tomb Raider, Alicia Vikander. This sequel brought together almost the entire original cast of the film, and apart, we have the presence of Sam Smith and Mr. Bean as a priest who adds a little humor, as the revealing amazement at the idea of gay marriage is very obvious. The beauty of this short film is the participation of the charity gala to raise funds called Red Nose Days as an annual event in the United Kingdom.
And the next day I kissed you. And everything changed.
Number 6. Steve and Lina from The Fosters. These two moms starts in the series. The Fosters get married in the chapter 10 of the season 1 to become a multi-ethnic family with their 5 adopted children and give us many of more chapters focused on the interesting dynamics that can occur in this type of family.
Found you. And just how much I love you.
Number 5. Ruby and Sapphire from Steven Universe. In this animated series from Cartoon Network, the Ruby Jewel having a change the tragic destiny of the Zafiro Jewels and have it flagged together from the Galactic Jewel Empire to the Earth. And after having lived many adventures with Steven and the other Jewels, finally they have a tender and emotional ceremony led by the little Steven, who officially proclaims them as Garnet, the jewel resulting from his fusion. Without a doubt, it marked a before and after in children's cartoons.
I now pronounce you Garnet!
Number 4. Anne and Anne from Gentleman Jack. What will a wedding between women be like in 1832? Well, it will definitely be most impossible because it was not allowed, but they find a way to do it in on HBO's Gentleman Jack series. Anne Lister, the businesswoman, landowner, and historical figure who this latest series is based, and Anne Walker, her great love. They made a simple but very symbolic ceremony where only the two of them witness their vows and their communion with God. The ingenious way in which their love triumphs over oppressive historical contact provides the emotional charge that will make you sigh and feel pride for them. Number 3. Nomi and Amanita from Sense8. This mind-shaking series about 8 people of different nationality who are mentally connected has one of the most beautiful and significant weddings between two girls in whose ceremony they speak precisely of the unifying power of love not only between two people but in a large global community. Their speech is beautiful.
The feeling that this is her, my love, my wife.
Number 2. Kelly and Yorkie from San Junipero, Black Mirror. In this classic episode, they met in a very advanced virtual world set in the 80s. The shy Yorkie and the extrovert Kelly began to go out in that world, but in real life they are very old with a whole life traveled. And since they no longer have to lose anything but wait for that, they decide to get married in real life and stay together in San Junipero. But it's from the wedding that the lump in the throat tightens the hardest. It's one of the most famous Netflix Black Mirror episodes, but you have to see it to know why. Number 1. Carol and Susan from Friends. Of course, the most famous lesbian wedding has to be the one of the most popular series of all time, Friends, that aired in June of 1996. So, like the first lesbian wedding on TV, Friends has the duty to get it right. Ross, Carol's ex-husband, accompanied Carol down the hall as her parents unfortunately did not support her. Back then, NBC only received 5 complaints from this episode, providing that the LGBTQ+ community had more allies than they might have to talk at that time. Thanks for watching this video. What will be your top? And if you know another happy marriage between girls, let me know in the comments. Like and share it, that helps me to continue creating this type of content. Follow me on my social network and I see you next time. Ciao!